And stick around to the end to find out if we're legally blonde.
Is that in the script? Let's try a little experiment.
Okay.
I'm thinking of a famous Canadian band,
I have no idea.
Come on, guess who?
Okay, are they from London?
No, but their producer was.
I'm still not even sure who we're talking about.
Never mind. While we're getting this sorted, be sure to check out lovelondoncanada.com, where we take all the guesswork out of setting up shop in the Forest City.
For those of you following along, Canadian rock sensation The Guess Who is known around the world for mega hits like American Woman and These Eyes.
But bandmates Randy Bachman and Burton Cummings wouldn't have hit #1 on the US Billboard charts if it wasn't for London music producing legend Jack Richardson.
Richardson also produced albums for Kim Mitchell, Alice Cooper, and Bob Seger's classic Night Moves, among many others.
Jack retired into teaching, helping transform Fanshawe College's music industry arts into a globally recognized program.
Today, Jack is fondly remembered as the godfather of the Canadian music industry, and the Juno's Producer of the Year award is named for him.
Now, if saving the planet from climate change is music to your ears, you'll love hearing that Canada's own climate crusader, David Suzuki, called London home.
When young David was just a teenager, the Suzuki family arrived in London, where he attended Central Secondary School. One of the earliest popular figures to identify the threat of climate change, he founded the David Suzuki Foundation with the mission to, quote, protect nature while balancing human needs.
Today, Dr. Suzuki is a global advocate working with organizations like 350.org to reduce carbon emissions and create climate solutions. But even as global warming hits the Great White North, we're heading due south to find another Londoner who made a big splash in TV.
London-born David Shore attended Lucas Secondary School and Western University before getting a law degree at U of T.
But instead of working in a courtroom, Shore wrote about them, producing and penning legal procedurals like Due South, NYPD Blue, Law and Order, and The Practice, among many others. And while David Shore wrote about the people versus criminals, Brian Lee O'Malley wrote his iconic Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
O'Malley grew up in London and attended Western University's Film Studies program before focusing on writing and music full-time.
The Scott Pilgrim series was a hit, reaching cult status with audiences across North America and around the world.
Now we're definitely blonde, but are we legally blonde?
The next Londoner was not only involved in that case, but was also the designer of the world's most famous doomed sea liner.
And the admiral of an interplanetary fleet of starships?
Both a CIA and an FBI agent.
Jesus Christ.
And a Harvard law professor.
That's right. Legally Blonde Elle Wood's nemesis was played by none other than Gemini, Screen Actors Guild, Tony and Emmy Award-nominated Londoner Victor Garber.
From appearing on the Ed Sullivan Show when he was just 19 to literally officiating the wedding of Jennifer Garner and Ben Affleck, it was always clear Victor was destined for greatness. Thanks to his boundless talent and steadfast advocacy for LGBTQ+ rights, Victor was appointed an Officer of the Order of Canada in 2022.
Did we miss any other London claims to fame?
Let us know in the comments and maybe we'll include it in a future episode.
Looking to shoot your next film project at a beautiful location just like this one at Museum London?
Visit filmlondon.ca, where you can hear our very own Victor Garber's velvety voice narrating the region's locations reel.
Plus, when it comes to growing any kind of business, lovelondoncanada.com has everything you need to shoot your own shot.
And with that, I'll remind you to like and subscribe for more quality content about Canada's London.
That sounded better in my head.
I'm sure it did.